Welcome to Community Talk. My name is Courtney Stresnick, board member and one of the organizers of the Fly Film Festival. The Fly Film Festival is a 3-day movie marathon where you will have the opportunity to watch as many movies as you can. You can also take part in some other special events and activities we'll be doing the weekend of the festival, including conversing with filmmakers and actors through question and answer sessions. This year's festival will be August 5th through the 7th in downtown Enid, and we will have films shown at Enid Symphony Hall and the Gaslight Theater. Joining me today is Natalie Rapp.
Hi, my name is Natalie Rapp, and I'm the Multimedia Marketing Director. I do all the social media and help get the word out. So one of the first things I was thinking about talking about is movies. And some of the movie genres we have is horror, action, romance, comedy, drama, and thrillers. We have literally all of them, which is a lot of fun. One of the really cool documentaries we have is the Oklahoma Shakedown. It is about Oklahoma earthquakes and the oil wells and how that's affecting us. So if you're into that, that's totally one that you need to check out. Another one we have is Booney, the boy from Constanta, and he was actually, this is a true story, he was a Romanian orphan, and it's telling about his life and how film actually relates to him and how much he likes it. So that's a really good one. We also have the Dark Tapes if you're into horror, thriller type. It's really scary and it's a really good movie. That's definitely one that people are going to want to check out. Let's see. We also have Rough Cut. It's a dark comedy, and it actually includes one of our local musicians, Riley Jansen. And he has the Felt Bird here in town, so a lot of you guys might know him from there. And I think that's really cool that we have actually a local musician in one of the videos that were submitted. Besides that, we have over 40 movies that are going to be running through our marathon over the 2 days, and then three if you want to call it, for the award ceremony.
Well, also, I think it's probably important to mention that we'll have a family-friendly period on Saturday, August the 6th, from 1 to 5 p.m. at Enid Symphony Hall. So this will be where the movies that are suitable for all audiences will be shown. Some special events during the festival include a special effects makeup demo with our local makeup artist, Nate Bright. He's amazing, and we've had a huge response with this in the past, so very, very cool. We're also doing a stage combat workshop this year with fight choreographer Tyler Woods, and we will also debut the Fly Youth Film Camp, their new comedy film called Deprived. They did a great job with that. So we have some other special guests as well that include Ryan Belgart, Oklahoma director whose film Army of Frankensteins has been very successful overseas. So we're very excited to have that a part of the festival. We also have William Leon, who's a 16-year-old actor, and he's appeared in popular TV shows like True Blood, Modern Family, and Grey's Anatomy. So he's going to be making his directorial debut with screening his film called Attached at the Soul. And that's a drama about a long-lasting relationship facing diversity. So that should be really interesting. Be cool to see.
And he's coming all the way from California, right?
Yes, yes.
That's really awesome.
We will have filmmakers from all over the United States taking part in this.
That's great. Another thing that is pretty cool that we'll have are the after parties. So whenever you're done with the movies and after a long day and you want to go relax, and if you're not done partying, you can go to the after parties. So some of the stuff we have is on Friday night, we're going to have a VIP lounge for those who buy the VIP tickets. Which we'll discuss later on how to get the VIP tickets and how to participate in that. But it'll be all the filmmakers, actors can participate, and it'll be a laid-back kind of sort of where you can eat some hors d'oeuvres as well as have some drinks. Nick Sanford is going to be our comedian there. So he's going to come and do some stand-up comedy and provide the entertainment. So that should be a lot of fun. Not only that, we have, on Saturday, we have a after party at the Breezeway. And that'll be a lot of fun because we'll have a band playing. Everyone can, talk with the filmmakers, kind of get your name out there maybe a little bit. And we also have food and drinks that are going to be provided, and that'll be a lot of fun. That is open to those who buy the VIP tickets as well. And so, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. They're also going to be karaoke. And so if you like karaoke, that'll be something fun to do.
That should definitely be a good time. I think it's important to mention that our sponsors, which we are so grateful for, and this event would not be possible without them. Huge thanks to Park Avenue Thrift, Rick's Pharmacy, the Enid Arts Council, Gaslight Theater, and the Enid Symphony Hall. Thank you so much for your support and helping us to bring this festival to Enid.
Definitely. And Gaslight and the Symphony have been with us. This is the third year, so they've helped us out a couple times, and
yes.
I guess they liked us enough to
yes.
help us again, so that's great. We also have an award ceremony on Sunday, and that'll be fun because we're going to wrap up the event and we're going to announce the winners of Best Screenplay, Best Movie, Best Actor and Actress, and so on. So we'll have a lot of local musicians and artists. Some of the people who are going to be at the award ceremony is the band Bringing It Back, Kathy Nolf's band. They will be playing for us, as well as Alan Ernst and Cambria Hooks. They will be doing a dance number. They're actually really good, and you don't want to miss that. Well, all of them are good. So, and we also have Chloe Beth. She is a musician and singer. And so we'll also be playing the winning films as well at the end. So you don't want to miss out on that. And you can take pictures at the end, as well as mingle and talk about how much fun it was. So.
Yes, that would be a good way to talk with filmmakers and for anybody interested in, breaking into the industry or anything like that. So, and we also really like to give all of the filmmakers awards and recognize them and their hard work. So please join us for that as well after the movies on Friday and Saturday. It's important to note that this will kick off Friday at noon, August 5th. At 580 Coffee House, we'll have a lunch open to the public. So you can come, mingle, learn more about the festival, check out the schedule of movies, and find out how you can take part in this. So we also have an opportunity to volunteer if anybody was interested in either kind of manning the different locations, helping direct people, concessions, et cetera, anything that you'd like to do to help you. We would love to have volunteers. You can sign up to volunteer at flyfilmfestival.org. And all volunteers will get a free t-shirt and a one-day pass access to the festival, so you can watch as many movies as a thank you for your efforts. So
yes, it's going to be fun. So it's not just like a boring volunteer. You can actually go watch movies and mingle with all the filmmakers and everything. So it will be fun. Also, we have our tickets. How do you get tickets? Well, you can also go to flyfilmfestival.org as well to purchase your tickets. We have a one-day ticket that you can come one day and do whatever's going on that day, or you can buy the 3-day pass. And the 3-day pass will allow you to go through all 3 days, the award ceremony, all of that, and you can participate in all the movies. But there's also the VIP ticket. And the VIP ticket gives you a little extra perks. You will be able to go to both of those parties at the Breezeway and also Panavino's and see the comedian Nick Stanford. And also, you'll get a swag bag. And the swag bag is full of all kinds of neat little accessories and also a free t-shirt. So you can remember Fly Film Festival, and it should be pretty cool. So you can get all of that on flyfilmfestival.org. And then also don't forget to check out Facebook. If you look up Fly Film Festival on Facebook, we will post all the updates and news that's coming up. And so we'll be posting pictures as well for what's going on at the film festival if you're not actually able to make it. But we really do hope to see you there.
And you can also, on the Facebook, check out some of the film clips. We have little previews and ways to build some interest. You can kind of see what kind of movies that you'd like to see and what we have to offer. So we're trying to do some previews on that as well.
Also on the Facebook page, there's a link to our actual website. And so once you go to our website, that'll have pretty much all the information you need. It has a schedule too. So if you want to see when a certain movie is playing, you can go to that movie, look at the description of the movie, and then go to the schedule and see what time it's playing, as well as when the stage combat is going and the special effects makeup. We also do have a question and answer for some of the special guests that are going to be there.
Yes, and those are usually, in the past, we've done them after the movie is shown, and then the filmmakers are there to answer your questions about, how they made a certain scene or what their inspiration was. So that's really cool to be able to pick their brain and kind of get some backstory on what you just watched. So.
Definitely, yes. So it's definitely something that you don't want to miss out on. It's all downtown. For the party, we are going to have, I believe, a food truck down there so you can eat. And then also there'll be time to where you can go out for lunch and for dinner and go around to all the hot spots downtown. And that'll be fun too. There'll be a lot to do. So it's not just movies. There's also lots of special guests and musicians and stuff too.
Yes. So again, our dates are August 5th through the 7th, and this will kick off on Friday, August 5th at noon at 580, and that's open to the public. And then through that, you can come check it out and purchase your tickets if you have not already purchased them online. The events will be mostly, the films will be shown at Enid Symphony Hall and the Gaslight Theater. So we thank them for their support and their venue, and we look forward to sharing these movies with you all. We're very proud of this event and very proud to be bringing filmmakers in from across the nation. So this will hopefully get some good advertising for Enid, Oklahoma as well, and we're very excited to bring this cultural activity to Enid. Thank you for watching Community Talk. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
I think we've about covered it all, but if you have any questions, you are feel free to contact Chris.
Yes, Christopher Sneed is the head of this project. His cell phone number is 747-1696, and that would be who you could contact if you have some more questions about this. Again, our website is www.flyfilmfestival.org. And there you can purchase tickets, check out schedules, etc. So we look forward to having you join us on August 5th through the 7th.
Hi, I'm Brenda Bingham with the Blue Star Mothers, and I have with me today Karen Bowman, our recording secretary. And we're going to share a few things with you today about what we're about and what we do. So would you like to tell them about the Blue Star Mothers as far as,
Yeah, of course, a lot of you know us, and for those who don't, we have our meetings 2 Thursdays a month. The second Thursday of the month is our business meeting, and the fourth Thursday of the month is our packing meeting. And what we are is we have children that have served or are serving, and we send troop boxes every month to those that's deployed that we have addresses for. So if you have an address of someone deployed and they need a box, you need to contact me or Brenda or one of the Blue Star Mothers that you might know, and let us get a box out to them. That's what we're all about.
That's right, and it's very important to us that no soldier goes overseas or in harm's way that we don't want to take care of.
Yeah, we just got a from a soldier that it was 124 degrees overseas.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where they're deployed,
And
where he's deployed at.
Yeah. And
So we complain about the heat, but
yeah, and
Really.
they have all that stuff on too, all that
Right.
armor and oh my
Right.
gosh, plus packing 100 pounds. Oh my gosh, we can't imagine, can we?
no, we can't. our children have done it, and you know, but still, even though they've done it, it's still hard to understand how they get through all this. But they're trained to
Exactly.
do that.
That's
So.
right, and they do a good job, and we're thankful for all of them. So, anyway, we have our room at the mall. They're between the Cookie Company and Dillard's, and we're open on Thursdays and Fridays from 10 to 5. And we'd love for you to stop in and say hi. We love to see the visitors, you know, as they come by. Like some of the parents come out to see their sons or daughters graduate from flying school, and or pilot training, whatever you want to call it. And so we get to meet a lot of out of town people. That's pretty interesting. So stop in and say hi and look around and see if there's anything that we have that you might help us with. Or maybe just a donation. Would you like to fill them in on some of the things we need?
Well, of course, this is summertime, and we don't usually send chocolate, but if you do, they'll eat it melted anyway.
That's right.
But usually the moisture wipes are important, the sunscreen's important, the shampoos, and we get a lot of that donated, the little shampoos that you can mail. And but just the toothpaste, the toothbrushes, deodorant, books and magazines and things, something like that. That when they are not out, you know, on a mission or something, they can have something to kind of relax and entertain themselves with.
Right.
And then of course we send all kinds of snacks like your little crackers, peanut butter crackers, cookies. Jerky is a wonderful.
Oh,
Beef
yes.
jerky is one of the best things to send as far as the food items, because they can
Yes.
put that in their pocket if they are going on a mission, because they may not be back to their base for 2 or 3 days.
Right, that's true.
You know.
And, you know.
And socks, the
yes,
socks
and
are
black,
important.
Black, because it goes with their uniforms.
Right.
But,
And, you know, just anything that they always thank us for, and the toilet paper is important too.
oh, yes, very important.
Yes.
And cotton balls,
Ear swabs.
ear swabs or Q-tips, whatever. They use those a lot to clean their weapons.
Yes.
It helps tremendously to get the sand and stuff out of their weapons. So they go through lots of cotton swabs and
Yeah,
so-
yeah, that sand is so fine, especially in Iraq.
exactly.
And, you know, we do have soldiers there again.
Yes.
And we have, of course, we have had them in Afghanistan for several years. And that sand gets into everything.
And we've got them in Honduras
Yeah.
right now.
And Guantanamo Bay. And we've had some in South America.
Right.
We've had them pretty much Yemen and different
Yes,
places like
different
that.
places.
So they and they always appreciate everything that you send. So they may not be able to thank everybody that does put the stuff that goes in their box, but you know they appreciate it.
Right, they do. And you know, it's awesome for us to get a letter that says that thank you for what you've done, or, you know, how they enjoy every little thing that we put in that care package. And to think that they're clear across the country and somebody back home is thinking of them, and that just makes their day. And I got a call this morning from a lady that got a couple of young boys that wants to be a part of our packing, and they would like to adopt a soldier. And I was explaining that because of the privacy things that I can't give out any names or addresses. But anyone that wants to help or say they want to adopt a soldier, if you will come to the room on the fourth Thursday of every month at 6:30, we will be glad to let you pack a box if
And
you
if-
have
yeah, and
items.
Right. Or if that child wants to write a letter, we can put it in that box, and if they will tell them where they're at, that soldier will reply to them.
Yes, and a lot of times, you know, they can even just put their return address or their school address.
Right.
And or they can use our address. We'll be happy to get with them if they leave the information. But you know, some of our younger kids are very interested in taking part. But again, because the Privacy Act, we can't do just anything. So, but we would like for them to come in, pack a box, and then that way we can mail it under our name, and we don't have to give out any information.
Right.
So,
Because the addresses that we have are what they have been submitted to us.
right. And if you have a service member, son, daughter, uncle, aunt, whatever, that has been deployed and they've never gotten a box from us, it's not because we don't want to send it, it's because we don't have the address.
Right.
And we cannot send anything if you do not give us the address, or your spouse doesn't give us the address, or your mom or dad, whoever. But we would love to help out and do that.
And the thing about it is that you just can't send a box to any soldier. It's
That's
got to
right.
have a name on it.
That's right. And if you are one of those that just decides that you're going to send a box to any soldier, I can assure you it gets to a certain point and it sits there, because you cannot send just anything to anyone, to any soldier, because of the security.
Yeah, it's got to have a name on it.
It's safe. We've got to keep our military safe, just the same as they are keeping us safe.
And a lot of times we will send, if we have a chaplain's name of the unit, we will send several boxes to that chaplain, because that chaplain knows who's not getting anything. That
Exactly.
chaplain pretty much knows what's all going in the company or the unit or battalion or whatever.
Exactly.
And we'll just send so many boxes to him and then, or her, and then it will go out, because they will give them out. I know we sent to the American Red Cross there in Iraq for like 5 or 6 years.
Oh, yes.
And we
Yes.
usually sent several boxes to them, and they would open their boxes. And when the military came in, they would let them choose what they wanted out of
Right.
the boxes.
Right. And some of your higher ups, like if we have a name of, say, the first sergeant or someone like that, and we don't have a lot of names, we can send several packages to him and he will share, just like the Red Cross does. We've had that happen several times.
Yes, we have.
So,
I know Doug, my son, he had give us some names of some of his that weren't getting anything, and one of them was his medic.
right.
And so a lot of times your chaplain will know the medic and then can request things that the medic needs.
Right.
And we have sent several boxes to different medics.
Right. We've even
think-
sent sheets, because
And pillowcases.
yes, because
Yeah.
there was a hospital. What is a field hospital?
Yeah,
That
it was
needed-
a combat hospital there in Iraq.
So
In the
sometimes
green zone there.
that's right. So you never know what you're going to get from a Blue Star mother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
We sent skillets and all kinds of stuff that the,
yeah.
some of the wives of some of the soldiers, have wanted. One of them wanted a skillet.
Yes.
I think he was a Marine, and so we made sure he got a skillet.
Yeah. Well, I think that, coming up, I've told y'all in the past, and I can tell you again, that by December, we know that we have 173 men and women that are being deployed. They will be on the ground by November or December. So, we don't know their exact location. We just know that they're going overseas. And we know that they've already left for training or they're fixing to leave. But, that's a long time.
A lot of times they don't get their address until just before they leave or when they get
Right,
there.
right.
I know that's happened to my son several times.
And so,
so
we want to
Stockpile.
We want to try to send to all of these people. And that's a lot of money in postage.
I know. I think the largest amount of boxes we ever sent was 153?
Yes.
Something like
Yes.
that. This is going to be about 20 boxes more than that if we get all
Yeah,
the names. And
yeah.
that doesn't guarantee we'll get all the names, but
And
we
the-
will get some of
And
them.
the postage is up. So we're talking at least $2,000 a month to send these, plus the items that go into there.
And we feel like we can do this. We've done this since
Mm-hmm.
2005. We've never missed a month to send care package to the addresses we have.
That's right.
So, and we appreciate everybody's support too, because we couldn't have done it without them.
That's right. Northwest Oklahoma has been great to help us, to support us.
And we've had people from out of state even send us stuff,
Right.
money and stuff,
Right.
for our boxes. But because even though it doesn't have to be a soldier from Oklahoma,
That's
we've
right.
had them from back east, we have them from Georgia. Anybody that submits as a soldier's name, it doesn't matter what state they're from, they will
Right.
get a box from us if it's submitted to us.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter where they're from. You may live here and you may have a nephew that lives in Tennessee or
Right.
wherever, where you care about that person and you want them to have a box. Well, as a mother, we do the same. So we want to make sure that
And
they're
if they
taken care
have
of.
somebody in their state that's sending them boxes, well, good. They'll get 2 boxes or 3 boxes. That's
right.
great.
And they can share. But we're about to run out of time here, and I would like to take this moment to say thank you. Thank you to Enid Television for letting us come on here and letting us say whatever we want to say and help us to get the word out that we are Blue Star Mothers and we are there to take care of our troops, past and present. And if you have an address, please get a hold of us. Our phone numbers are on the screen. If you need our post office box, it's Post Office Box 974, Enid, Oklahoma 73702. We would love to hear from you. We really want to support these troops. We really need your help. And also, for anybody that has ever helped us, thank you, all of Northwest Oklahoma, and all of the businesses too.
Yeah, it's just hard to get everybody in.
That's right.
But because it's so wonderful about even the veterans organizations, the other ones, and everything have helped so much.
That's
and the
right.
community and the churches, and it's
Right.
just hard to name everybody, and we don't mean to forget anybody.
No, and we don't want to
Because
forget.
we love each and every one of you.
That's right, we do. And keep our soldiers, our troops, our everyone, keep them in your prayers. Pray for the United States of America. Help us to continue to pray that we all be safe and that we all can love and care for each other no matter what color, what race, what anything you
Right.
are. We're all there for each other and we're all there from the heart. So until we see you next time, have a very blessed day.